Hey everybody, I wanted to take a second and talk to you about web design and web content real quick. I was on a call yesterday for a business that I'm kind of partnered with, and we were talking about the web design. We're actually having somebody else create the website for us for this business. It's a brand new business, um, but I won't be handling the design portion. With that, I was talking to the founder of the business as to what I was looking for out of this website that the other company is going to be designing for us. And it was kind of weird for a second. I found myself in the client seat rather than the designer or developer's seat. But once that question was proposed to me, I had to put on my client hat and realize what we were looking for out of this website. And it's something that I do on a regular basis for any of my clients with the larger websites. But it really came down to the user experience. What was the purpose of our website and how were we going to accomplish those goals? We needed something that was going to be visually appealing, something that was going to be easy to navigate for our end users. We wanted to make sure they were going to go through the exact journey that we wanted them to. Once they got to the home page, then where were they going to go next? Or what if they found our website through a social media platform or even through an email blast that we had sent out? Will they complete the task that we want them to complete? One of the things that we always have to think about is whether or not the website is going to be strictly informational. Are we just creating awareness and providing resources to the users? Or is this going to be an e-commerce site where people will go on and purchase products? Or is it going to be lead generating to where we can collect their data, their contact information, and reach out to them at a later date, whether it's their email address or their phone number, possibly even physical address. So those were some of the key points that I was pointing out to our founder as to what I would be looking for with the website. Another thing to keep in mind when designing your website is to make sure the content is clear and concise. You want language that's easy to understand and easy to scroll through. A lot of websites today are very visually heavy. People don't want to read anymore. So keep it short and sweet and to the point, and make sure you're answering questions that you think your users are going to be asking as they are traveling through your website. You also want to have plenty of call to action sections, whether or not these are buttons to other pages or your contact page, or even another form on that page, something for them, a task for them to complete and fill out. Always collecting their information is a great point to have. This way you can always reach out to them at a later date. It'll help you build your email list and just keep growing. You also want to make sure that your website is staying consistent with your brand. In my previous video, we were speaking about your brand identity, and after all your hard work that you put into that, you want to make sure this is consistent with that, whether that's your visual imagery, your colors, your fonts. Stay consistent. Your message should remain the same as well. And then lastly, you need to make your website mobile friendly. Make sure it's responsive between the desktop platform and your mobile platform. Make sure they're both working fluidly, performing correctly, looks correct. All the buttons and everything are in the right place. Sometimes you'll design the website strictly on a computer, and then once you hop over to the phone, everything is out of alignment and doesn't perform properly. It's hard to navigate. So just double check that, and then you should be on your way. I hope you enjoyed these quick tips. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.